I am here with the MJX X102H. Alright, this is a really neat quadcopter. As you can see, it's a little bit different because it has the propellers on the bottom. It's mainly intended for, it's a videography type of quadcopter. It does have brush motors. They're geared brushed motors, but it's intended for video, for getting video. It's got two rates, the high and the low rate. And later on I'm going to put my camera on here and just test it out up there. But there's a couple of features that I want to talk about. This quad, it has automatic takeoff and landing. So you can take off with just pressing a button. You press this little red button and it takes off, and it has automatic landing by pressing the same button. So that's kind of cool. It does have the headless mode. It does have the one key return. And you can mount your camera to it. So if you have a GoPro, if you have a Xiaomi, any action camera pretty much fits in that little box, and so you can, so that's kind of cool. The reason why I would pick something like this, obvious over, something, brushed quad with GPS and all that. One thing is obviously the price. So if you want to start out flying, you're interested in getting video, you want to use your own GoPro, but you don't want to spend a whole lot of money. You don't want to spend $1,000 more buying a quadcopter. Well, this is a good option. The way you turn on the quadcopter is you just press this red button once, and the propellers come on. Okay, if you press that red button again, it's gonna take off automatically, and it's just gonna hover. Okay, so let's try that. Okay, so I'm gonna press that button again, and you're gonna see it's just gonna take over. I have to give it a little bit of forward input because it is a little windy. The wind's blowing towards me, so you can see it there, and it's gonna hover right there. Let's see if we can get it to hover. Well, the wind's kind of getting it, but anyway. And then if you want to land it, you press the same button. You press that button there, and it tries to land, and it lands there. So that's landing and takeoff. So it's pretty cool, that little part. If you don't want to use that, you can just do what you're used to doing. You can just turn the propellers on and just hit the throttle up, and then just you can do that too. So it's not like you have to use the automatic landing feature. You can just land it manually as well. This button, the right, it has two shoulder buttons on each side. The right shoulder button, the one all the way to the right here, controls the rates. So let's see how that works, and I'm going to show the rates off. So I'm going to start the propellers to just get it going, and it's a good size quad. I mean, you don't want to let this one hit you because it'll do some damage. Alright, and let me switch rates. I'm not sure, I think I'm already in the high rate. Oh yeah, I was in the high rate. So the low rate's good for getting smooth video. You can see there I'm just kind of hovering around, well, not hovering, but moving around slowly. It's got a nice slow yaw. And then the high rate, you get a little more, you can get a little faster. You can fight the wind a little bit better. So that's cool. I really like the way this quad looks. It's got a really nice look to it. One thing I noticed, let me bring it back down. One thing I did notice about this quad is it has a very flimsy landing gear. I'm not gonna try to catch this one because it has, let's see, I'm gonna press the landing thing and it's gonna land. Okay, I'm not gonna try to do headless mode right now. I'm gonna save that for another day in the one key return, but I am gonna put my camera on it and get some video that way, get some aerial video, so we can see what kind of video we get. All right guys, so I got my Xiaomi right here, and it's already turned on. I just got to press the video button there, and I'm gonna put it I'm gonna place it in the quad. It has a lock right here on the side. You just open that, and it comes to these little pads also. These little pads to see my camera is a tiny bit smaller than the compartment, so there's a little bit of room to wiggle. So I think those are just for wiggle room. You get it locked in there, and then there we go. So it's got the little Let me see if I can show. It's got that little clip mechanism there, and it holds it in there pretty tight. So you see, we're getting video already. So I'm gonna hurry up and take it up in the air. So the little quad here did really well. It's a good video quad. Okay, this is not a racing quad. It's a good introductory aerial videography quad. If you have a GoPro and you don't want to spend $1,000 to buy you know, a big brushless quad, then you get something like this. I mean, this is awesome, and it'll get you some cool videos. You can get videos, you know, people. It's pretty safe to have around people, because this is not going to hurt someone as bad. It's not going to hurt somebody's property as bad if you're learning and that kind of thing. So anyway, guys, I hope y'all enjoyed this, and y'all got something out of it. And let me know if you have any questions. I always appreciate your comments and your input. And you know, thank you for watching this and subscribing, and I will see you later. Bye bye.